Hey guys, my name is Cipher and welcome back to our channel. We're continuing Metal Gear Solid 5 today, and we're going to be starting out in this episode. We will be going to Africa, but we'll be we'll be going back to Afghanistan first to finish off the mission that I talked about yesterday, since we finally have the sniper that we wanted. So we'll order the helicopter and we shall make our way back over to Afghanistan again.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Come and collect me. So yeah, the reason I waited to get that that sniper was because I wanted to try and do this one silenced, and I wanted to do it with a sniper. So I had to wait till I got that silent sniper to do this mission, because I didn't do it like that last time, and I want to do it with a silent sniper this time.
Boss, I've been meaning to tell you something. Our old friend Zero hasn't been seen in public since you left the States. That was over 10 years ago now. You suspected he was responsible for the accident at your base in the Caribbean. But at that point, Zero was already bedridden. So it never felt right to me that Zero gave the order. Now that I've seen the man Emmerich was working for, I'm sure he didn't. I know that man. He was our old friend's XO. A man without a face. Not one you want to look at anyway. Skullface. He's the one who destroyed your base 9 years ago. The unit he commands, XOF, was Cipher's strike force. But he's since split from Zero and used XOF to usurp control over Cipher itself. In other words, the Cipher we're hunting isn't Zero. Beyond Zero is a void that's even darker. Skullface.
Interesting.
DD makes a pretty good partner, huh, boss?
Too early to say.
Yeah? Just seeing him come back makes me real proud.
What breed is he? He's not a husky.
Right. Siberian Husky is a cross between a Spitz-type dog and a wolf. I think DD might have some wolf blood in him, too. He isn't just smart. He's also shown remarkable judgment. If he doesn't do what you want him to, he's just doing what he thinks is right in the situation. And he's steady under fire. Remember, he's no lapdog. But learn his strengths, and you'll understand each other soon enough. You'll make one hell of a team.
Ocelot. Why'd you take it upon yourself to train him?
Why?
Yeah. When's the last time you heard a wildcat raising a dog?
I have an eye for him. I knew at first glance he'd make the right partner for you.
Huh.
And I figured it was about time he got out into the world.
So you passed him off on me?
There, you see? I knew you liked him.
I don't know about that yet. I still think he's trying to figure me out, too.
I'll spend some more time with him. You'll see how helpful he can be.
What about you?
I prefer to work alone.
Ocelots don't hunt in packs.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, I'm glad you like him. DD's really taking to you, too. And to going on your walks. Don't be shy about taking him with you in the future.
I'll think about it.
Don't worry. I'll take him with me for some missions. Questioning Huey, here we go. Oh, this is 3 minutes.
Just Cipher. Back in the Caribbean, every eye in the world was turned on us. A private army, Just a bunch of guys with guns in possession of a nuke? Why wouldn't they be uncomfortable?
And that's why you made sure the inspection happened.
Well, I thought our best move was to prove to the UN through the IAEA that we had no nuke. Of course, I was against us having it in the first place, but that was Snake's decision.
The boss wasn't responsible.
Well, don't get me wrong, I still believed in Snake. I thought I was making the best decision for all of us, that's all. I figured we should get a third party to exonerate us before proof of the nuke did get out. And who better to do that than an organization with international authority?
So the truth is, you took it upon yourself to agree to an inspection arranged by the UN. Only the inspection was a ruse, and Cipher Strike Force XOF showed up instead.
I had no idea that would happen.
Enough bullshit.
Oh, sure, like I could have known. You know, I was just trying to prove our innocence to the world. What's wrong with that?
We're not interested in the excuses you've thought up. The truth is objective.
Just see it from my point of view.
You led XOF to the control tower. They seized it, giving them complete control over the base. Moments later, they detonated C4 on the strut legs. Anyone who'd managed to survive was hunted down by the assault force and their choppers.
You can't believe I did that on purpose.
That was the end of Mother Base. But it wasn't the end for you.
How can you... Look, think about it. I lost something too. I built Zeke and it got buried underwater. I am a victim.
That raises the big questions. Why were you the only one spared? You got away without a scratch. Why did Strangelove leave the base on the eve of the inspection? You two were close.
Strangelove?
And how did you manage to build something that surpasses Zeke in every way? Because you did everything they told you. You're the only one who didn't lose a thing. That is the truth.
I was taken away against my will. Skullface forced me to do his research these past 9 years. He used me. I lost 9 years.
9 years. We all lost 9 years. It wasn't just you.
I suppose blaming me makes you feel better, does it? But who's gonna give me back all the time I lost?
You're not getting anything back.
You're not a victim here, Emmerich. You're the perpetrator.
I didn't know anything.
Nobody can back that up.
Yeah, all the evidence is at the bottom of the ocean.
Interesting.
You know the hardest man to break. The type who's fooling himself. That takes time. It's easier to live a convenient lie than a painful truth. Is that the piece you've chosen, Doc?
I'm not lying.
Of course. Just let me check one or two things. On that day, you were in the control tower with them. Lucky you. That's how you got out unscathed. And you escaped on one of their choppers. Only you, right before the base went under.
They had me blindfolded the whole time. I've never been so scared. The whole flight, I thought they'd kill me. But thinking of you kept me going. My comrades, all the way.
And?
There was a plane journey, then we traveled by road. When they finally took off the blindfold, I was in kind of a warehouse, on the floor. Afghanistan, it was that research lab. I couldn't believe they'd taken me halfway around the world. And soon enough, he came.
Skullface.
He's the one who's really behind that Mother Base attack. He forced me into that research.
What kind of research?
He told me to build a bipedal walking tank for the Soviet Union. Like Peace Walker. A system that could fire an ICBM-class nuclear weapon. That's how the Sahelanthropus project got started.
Sahelanthropus.
Those AI weapons I'd made in Costa Rica were like toys by comparison. A whole world apart from reptilian four-legged crawling and that ridiculous hunched-over bipedal waddling. My design evolved to the dawn of mankind. Sahelanthropus, the first steps towards humanity. An upright bipedal weapon system. Sahelanthropus was going to be a manned weapons platform. I designed a cockpit in its head, and I planned to fill it with water as a buffering agent.
Like how Paz modified Zeke for human control.
Don't compare me to some amateur. I designed it for human control from the beginning. The problem was miniaturizing the posture control AI. You remember the reptile pod?
The AI that controlled your unmanned weapons.
Attaching it externally makes it vulnerable, so this time I wanted it beneath the armor. Meaning I had to make the AI smaller. I got it down to less than 1/10 the size without any loss in computation speed. But it was still too big for the cockpit. There wasn't enough room for the pilot. If I made the head bigger, its body would have to be bigger to support it. Too big to be practical. In the end, human piloting was taken off the table. I tested a remote control system too, but there was the time lag and I wasn't satisfied with its precision either. Plus, it would be useless if the enemy jammed it. So next, I went back to trying an AI-only system. To do that, I had the AI pods recovered from Nicaragua. This was a hybrid AI, a combination of Peace Walker's reptile and mammal pods. The only AIs that had ever successfully operated an unmanned nuclear weapons system.
Really? You'd need some help to get that working. Expert help.
Did you work with someone?
I worked alone.
You did that yourself?
That's the thing. The AI didn't pan out in the end either. But I did finally get Sahelanthropus walking by folding over its upper body to lower its center of gravity. The first upright bipedal locomotive weapon system in the history of mankind. I guess technically it falls into the anthropoid ape category.
I don't see the benefit of having it stand taller.
On terrain with significant differences in elevation like Afghanistan, you need a body that's vertically adaptable. That also lets it attack from long range while using mountain ridges for cover. So, making it walk upright was the most important factor in giving it superior height capability. As the name suggests, that was the whole point of Sahelanthropus. But I was being pushed for results. Having the AI mounted externally would have been the fastest way to get it working. I just needed more data so it could maintain its balance. But Skullface refused to wait. He dismissed the idea of AI control and took Sahelanthropus away from me before I could finish it.
But it was walking when it came after you.
That's just it. I don't understand how Skullface got it to move upright, without a pilot or an AI. And walking at that speed, too. It's beyond anything I could have imagined. This is like the Wright brothers making it to the moon. I'm just as clueless as you are.
So this Sahelanthropus, where is it now?
I have no idea. All my experiments took place at that cave. I've never seen it anywhere else. Besides, it's still just an incomplete prototype at this point, and nothing but a paper tiger. Even if it can walk, it's far from being a viable weapons platform. It wouldn't be useful in actual battle.
Emmerich will remain here at Mother Base for now, but not as a member of Diamond Dogs. I still don't trust him. That work for you?
Fine by me. He can't be allowed any contact with staff either.
Yeah. A lot of the guys would love some payback for 9 years ago. We still need him alive. But we have to restrict his movements. He can only go where we tell him. And of course, the interrogations will continue. He worked for that skull bastard for nearly a decade. He still has more to tell us.
How long are we gonna press him?
If our investigation shows he really had nothing to do with the attack, we'll reconsider his place here. But I don't expect that to happen. Remember that water tank-shaped object in Emmerich's lab in the Soviet base camp? The thing that started talking to you like a possessed answering machine. That was a pod belt for housing the AI used to control unmanned weapons. You remember, back in '74 in Costa Rica. It was in those machines you fought there. They were designated Pupa, Chrysalis, Cocoon, and Basilisk. And each of them was fitted with an AI unit called a reptile pod. Emmerich created it. It mainly handled the machine's posture control and autonomous behavior. But the Basilisk, aka Peace Walker, also featured a second AI pod. That one was called the Mammal Pod, and it was created by Dr. Strangelove. She tried to recreate the boss's personality through the Mammal Pod, but you pulled out its memory boards. That's when it transferred its own functions to its reptile pod. Just like a human brain compensating for damage by using the remaining healthy parts. The result was a unique entity, a hybrid of the reptile and the mammal. It sank to the bottom of Lake Nicaragua with Peace Walker. But apparently they salvaged it and transported it to that lab. Don't let it deceive you, Snake. It may sound like the boss, but it has neither a personality nor a will. Like Emmerich says, it's just a machine.
So, that's all to do with the retracted Huey. Like his research and what he had to do while under your man's control.
Ever since the attack on your unit 9 years ago, the name Big Boss has become known the world over.
What do you mean?
Those of your men who survived traveled far and wide. They fought throughout the world. In fact, they're part of the reason we have all these PFs now. Every one of them suffered their own phantom pain from losing you. Talking about you wherever they went helped to heal their wounds. Your actions and words,
Sorry if you
your
heard some
legend,
squeaking, that was
has
just
been told on
the
every
share.
battlefield they've set foot on. Obviously, as the tales have spread, the truth's been distorted, painted over. Big Boss sacrificed himself to show us the threat that Cipher poses. He sounded a warning, so it goes.
A warning?
Too much power destroys the hands that hold it. Apparently, you chose to be a living example of that.
I never said any of that.
The moment any truth is passed on, it starts turning into fiction. The problem is, fiction inspires people more than facts. To the world, you're now the legendary mercenary Big Boss. The lessons you've taught the PFs are the reason they're so widespread. They're the reason they've survived. And you know what they all aspire to? To one day go nuclear, just like you did. And stand up to Cipher.
Of all the stupid things you could do.
They'll never understand what you really wanted. Heroes are misunderstood. It takes a man of the same caliber to understand what drives them. Bottom line is, these guys want to be like their hero Big Boss. And deep down they all have their eyes on nuclear weapons. They say that a nuke is the only means of standing against Cipher. But these days it's becoming little more than a slogan to rally the troops and survive in a cutthroat business.
Currently, there are 3 major PFs who've expanded into Central Africa. CFA, Rogue Coyote, and Zero Risk Security. HEC's investigations have shown there's almost no overlap between their areas of operation. It's not so much a turf war, more like they have a gentleman's agreement. If you do cross paths with them, you probably won't have to face more than one at a time. Still, don't expect a walk in the park.
So the three forces working together now?
The CFA, Contract Forces of Africa. These guys are a major player. Their head office is in Pretoria, South Africa. That's also where the South African Defense Force is headquartered. We think the two are closely connected. An HEC investigation revealed that most of the CFA's operators are former SADF soldiers. South Africa has been locked in struggles with neighboring regimes for years. That means constant action. And we know better than anyone that's the best kind of training. A company drawing its recruits from hardened military vets. You can bet they know how to handle themselves. Do not underestimate them.
No, don't.
Within the CFA is a company of soldiers made up mainly of locally hired operators. They speak Afrikaans to communicate with personnel from the CFA. But if you notice any speaking the local language, that's them. Though hired from the local population, they were originally part of a paramilitary group, so they'll have plenty of combat experience. And unlike their days shooting junkyard rifles out of beat-up pickup trucks, the CFA now supplies them with the latest gear from the West. On top of that, they've been combat trained by the South African Army. All that adds up to a much stronger fighting force. So don't brush them off. Look at the Angola-Zaire border region. The east bank of the Muneni River in particular. It's a microcosm of a problem that stretches all across Africa. There's a civil war going on in Angola, fought between the government MPLA and the Western-backed UNITA. Zaire is still a dictatorship under President Mobutu, but numerous uprisings have broken out in its remote regions. With all the trouble elsewhere keeping their hands full, neither government has control over their side of the border. They depend on militias and PFs, as do the rebels. Government forces, guerrillas, militants, groups of all shapes and sizes hawk whatever resources they can to hire PFs. Conflict brings PFs. PFs expand the war zone, and more conflicts erupt in a continuous chain reaction. Sounds like our kind of work. Mother Base could grow by leaps and bounds.
Right, after spending that 21 minutes of listening to tapes, we can now finally get on with missions. Yeah, after I accept this, because the game wants you to do that apparently. Right. Now, we can go on with the mission. You know what, we'll do these ones first, because just to get them out of the way. Yeah, we'll start with this one.
Please select a land heading to Afghanistan.
Let's change my sniper to the silenced one. Wait. Hang on a second. It's not, no, that's not the silenced one. Oh, maybe it's still being developed, that's probably the reason. Okay, yeah, we'll just commence mission, we don't really need anything else. What's up, dog? Alright. So there's the village that we're going to. I'm not sure about other places, but I know in this place, it's always the person in the same area is the highly skilled soldier. I'm not sure if that's the same for other areas. So that's why when I go here doing highly skilled soldier extractions, or that's what I say, I always go to this side to be able to scan them.
That's the target.
Oh, and this one is actually highly skilled. And his partner is terrible. But this one is actually highly skilled. He has an A in Intel. I mean, I could have done with that earlier. But look, we got the... Okay. Didn't hear that, so we're gonna go back to our usual way of we're gonna go to our usual way of extracting the enemy, the way we did it last time. It's also the way I always extracted them when I played it my first time. I always waited here, waited for them to come to this end, and then I extracted them, or just the one if it was depending on their level. Yeah, I've already checked my stream, so I know it's working. Steady hand, there we go. Come on, dog. That's also helpful using, if you can't really see their head, you can use the night vision goggles to see where their head is. Right. Where's the next place? There's mine clearing there. Oh, there's a tank unit which is here. Much closer
Subject on board.
to where I am. The one thing I love using for tanks, actually, I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna let you see it. But for you to see it, I have to get there first. Why waste time running when I can just use D-Horse? Sorry, dog. I'll bring you back for the tank unit. Don't worry. While I'm waiting for my horse, I'm just gonna lay down. Actually, while I'm waiting for my horse, I'm going to use the development to see if the sniper has started development, or if it reset. Because I set up the development yesterday after the stream, then turned the game off. I don't know if it saved the development on it. It didn't. Okay, so we're going to start again. Perfect. Let's go. Yeah, so we're down the road and follow it. I know that's a camp that I don't want to go through. Hang on, I am going the right way, but I could just go crossways by path that's set off in the cross-roading. Little path that was set this way. Get to it quicker. Now, I hate the tank unit in this area because a lot of tank areas, they have their unit set next to the tank, and this one they could have them anywhere along the mountain range. Like, okay, you have some fellas next to the tank.
That's the target.
Analysis complete.
So you normally have like three fellas next to the tank, and then you have about 2 or 3 fellas up in the mountain range somewhere. There's one of them.
Analysis complete.
And there's only 2 people up here with a mortar. I don't know how high up they can be. So, me looking for them is actually completely pointless. And normally I don't bother with extracting them, I just eliminate the members unless they have like a really high level in something. Then I'll consider extracting them. Otherwise it's just very hard to do otherwise. So I only extract at really high levels if there's like an A or something. From what I saw there, nobody had an A, so on anything, so all members of this unit are getting eliminated. Now, where are the 2 fellas on the mortar? There's 2 fellas on the mortar always in this area with tank units. Where are they? Are they down here somewhere? I can't see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's only 6, including the tank. There's always 6. So there should be 2 more people around here. And they're normally in the mountains. I mean, you'd think with night vision goggles I'd be able to spot them easy. Not the case at all.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Uh-huh. So there is, I was right. That's where this fella is. Well, that doesn't help me trying to find this fella. Is that him? There he is. See? Well, he's not a mortar, but he's a sniper. Same difference. Right, that's one down. He's dead. 2 down. This doesn't really have great scope on it. I could use a sniper, but my sniper has no silencer, so they'll know where I am straight away. I mean, you're looking from behind rocks, dude. I don't know what you're gonna find. No, he's not. He's not looking. He's looking from inside the moon there. What I'm actually going to do, I'm going to go a little further back. So because my sniper will be loud, but they might not be able to detect where it's coming from. So yeah, they heard it, but they don't know where. Oh god, they can't pinpoint where it came from. Damn it, they spotted me. There's a sandstorm. That helps me largely. Doesn't help me with my sniper aiming though, because I cannot keep it steady. Right, the sandstorm also blocked sound as well. Where? It's all the way over there. See, they're still shooting over where the other shot came from. Whoa. He isn't. How is he seeing me? No, I will not show myself, because that would be the stupid thing to do. Right, we let him fire his shots and calm down for a bit. Before we go and do what I love doing with tanks in this game. Sorry? Who's talking there? Was that fella in the tank talking? Or just someone part of the tank unit that I don't know about? I mean, the tank has just made a stupid mistake. He's not watching the mountain area. He knows the shots came from the mountain area, but he's not watching the mountain area. Now, what I love doing with the tanks in this game, I get my C4 out. I go behind it. put one... I didn't put anything on it, apparently. I put one behind it. I put one on the side of it. Straight to he turns around. One on the other side of it. And when he's not looking forward, put one on the front. Then I slowly back away. I get up to a high area to watch the fireworks, and then boom. And if I'm not doing that, I normally extract them, but I can't do that yet because I don't have the right extraction balloons. I don't have the ones that can carry the weight of a tank. The horse. Oh, I got that blew up. Right, so there's that marker. Right, where do I go next? Right, I think the next nearest one is this one, which is mine clearing.
Marker placed.
2,000 meters away. Well, we're trying to do as much cross-country horse riding as we can to get there as quickly as possible. I mean, there's not much cross-road you can do in Afghanistan because of all the mountains and stuff, but we'll do as much as we can. I know, game. I mean, to be fair, I did say that thing would be annoying, but that is actually helpful sometimes. It does help with finding the murder-based soldiers and finding random fellas who are away from the tank with the tank units like that we were just doing last time. Where? Where? You didn't show me any enemy presence. You just said it and you didn't show any. Okay, no, it's all over there. It's fine. Where now? Over there, will you leave me now? Look, unless they're on my path, I don't want to know about it. So, as I said, it is annoying me, but it does help sometimes. Right, we're 400 meters from the area.
There's sheep around. With the local residents gone, they've gone back to the wild.
Oh god. How did that kill me? Excuse me.
Hey, quit kidding around. Snake?
How did that kill me? That's bullshit. That would not kill Big Boss. I know he's human, but still, oh, fucking 900 meters back. Fuck you. Back to 400 meters again. This time, we're not going to die to some bullshit that Kojima claims to be a death for Big Boss. There was something I heard. Okay, you can see the light there, some mines already. I think that's a mine anyway. Using night vision for mine clearing missions is the best way to do it. It helps you see mines. Got my C4s. Oh, I got my C4s. Oh well, I guess I had no C4s at the time, so I'm grand. Hey, they got my sniper, perfect. Now I could use that for the tank unit. Perfect. Wait, there's 7. Where's the last one? There we go. Right, next one is... Wait, what? Doesn't... Oh, my last final location. There's an enemy there. Okay, the next one is all the way up here. 3,000 meters. I guess in a way we could travel there fast. Actually, no, it'll take too long. Let's just order a helicopter and fly there. Oh, we got more things done. No, not a filament. Helicopter, pick up. Yeah, there's one nearby. I can hear him.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
There you are.
This is Pequod. On station at LZ.
There we go. Fun. Oh, the horse gets attracted. I grab that.
Gaining altitude. Departing.
You know, I was only doing the setups to kill time to get my
Arrived at Mother
to get my science sniper. So maybe I'll just go get this. Go do the mission now. Oh, we're at 3Cs. Wait, what happened to that? What happened to the fella I extracted? Who had an A in intel? Oh, I know they have to be convinced to join first, not just they don't just join automatically. Cause yeah, you just got kidnapped. Why would you? Well, it's not kidnapped. I guess.
I know you're an expert when it comes to solo infiltrations, but now you have buddies who will fight alongside you. Use your iDroid to deploy them whenever you like. The role of your buddies is to support you during missions. There's more than one way for them to do that. To get the most out of a buddy's abilities, you need to give the right order for the situation.
Please select a mission. Mission accepted.
That's the nearest one to the village. So we'll do that. Select equipment, primary weapons. The silence sniper, there we go. Suppressor, but a low durability one. What does this have? It doesn't tell me. What about my secondary? Doesn't have that one either. Right. Let's go. My task would be to find an area where I can fire my sniper at the guys who are having the meeting, or just snipe them before they even get on the move to the meeting area. 'Cause I think you can get them before they go to the meeting.
The 3 Soviet commanders are meeting at Davialo Calais. The mission is to eliminate all 3. How you do it is up to you, boss. Good luck. I've sent the target's anticipated travel routes and the meeting location to your map. Take a look.
Right, one's going from there, the other from there, both all to here.
Be careful down there, boss.
I mean, I could try and snipe them on the road. It'd be hard, but it'd be worth a try.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been marker placed. Marker.
They're going on this road, aren't they? Yeah, indeed. Now it's going to depend on their speed, if they're going slow or fast.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
That's one of the targets.
No, they're going too fast. If I fire, I'm going to miss that and just alert them to me. So we'll just eliminate them at the place when they're standing still or sitting down or whatever it is they're doing. Doesn't make it easier on myself, really, to be fair. Right, so they are marked, the other fellas aren't, so I don't know where the other fellas are. Although, I could always have a D-horse block their way and then snipe them that way. This is actually perfect. Or just do it that way.
Now move on to the other two.
You're fine, you're not the ones under attack. Okay, the other fellas have left the barracks. They're quite possibly already there. I'm sure they're quite nearby actually. I think the other fellas are at the mission already, or at the mission location. I'm gonna get rid of that marker because it's annoying me. What's that music? What is with this music? Jesus Christ. I guess I hear them talking from back there.
Analysis complete.
He's good medical. We can take him. No, we can't.
Analysis complete.
Is that him? Take a good look at their faces so we can ID the target.
It's him.
That's the target. Looks like we found him.
We found one of the three targets. We've killed one of the three. And we just need to find the other one.
Clouds approaching.
I mean, he moved out of the way. I had a perfect sniping target with him. If he just stayed where he was. Wait to see if he moves. So I can then snipe him, but it doesn't look like he's going to be moving anytime soon. Okay, he's going to search it. Good. But he didn't investigate it. Oh, he's the last one.
Target neutralized. One remaining. Target confirmed dead. Your objective's complete. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land.
Did they seriously just wait out there all the whole time? Man Z, lads, you're not going to the meeting. You don't need it anymore. Okay, this fella has a B in combat, so we'll take him. I hope it was the right fella. Yep, it was. And this fella has a B in not military, in a B in medicine.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
What about you? Oh, he has an A in medical and medicine.
You gonna extract him?
Did I say military medicine? He has an A in medicine and support. Those are base facilities. So we'll take him as well. Get out from under that area. We can choke him out and send him up.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Will do. Alright. So that's the last mission in this area.
Please select a land support
Roger.
requested.
Right. Send P-Quad to come get me.
Extraction of
This is P-Quad. Arriving
There he is.
shortly at LZ.
Already here waiting for you, P-Quad.
This is P-Quad. On station at LZ.
As am I. Can we find his body now?
Departing.
extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete. Great work.
S rank. That's good. Actually, it's brilliant. And back to Codename Octopus.
Mission complete, boss. That was impressive.
Thank you.
What do you suppose they were going to discuss at such a rare meeting? Guess we'll never know.
Oh, did you want to find out or something? I mean, if you wanted to, you should have told me to extract them. Well, we got an A, a B, a B, and a B. So, 2 A's and 3 B's. For secondary, I said 2 B's and 3 A's.
Side ops list updated.
Horses. More awards to claim.
Development project has been added. Please select a mission.
What do we do now? Extract highly skilled soldier. Really? Are you just saying he's highly skilled, or is he actually highly skilled? Prisoner extraction to Afghanistan Central Base Camp. Ooh, another unlucky dog. Eliminate heavy infantry. We'll save this one first.
Please select a landing zone.
Do I have to? We'll just go with what we have. Right. On our way back to that place where we met the skulls, to save a prisoner. You all know I hate it. I said it plenty of times. I hate that area. Because I hate any area where you meet skulls, but I'm here. I might as well get this. Right. Oh, there you go. Between FIFA and GTA and there's another game. Between all those games, oh, and LA Noir as well. Between all those games, I keep pressing the wrong button for sprint in this game because this game has square. LA Noir and FIFA has sprint as R2. GTA has tapping X to run. So I keep pressing the wrong buttons for this because I keep playing those games in between this game. Right. So first of all comes the scouting. Hang on. I don't even need a scout because I know where he is. He's in that building. I know he's in there. Right.
Analysis complete.
And we have the sniper that we wanted. So we don't need to look for sorry, we don't need to look for intel team members anymore. We should look for R&D members because once I get the R&D team to a certain level, they'll be able to improve it even further. So probably like a better scope and probably better durability on the probably he has good stats for R&D and probably good probably better durability on the suppressor. So anyone else with any other stats, I mean, for now don't matter. Okay. What about you? You're C. You're D. I feel like who's good is up there. He has a D on the R&D. Even E. No, you didn't see anything. I mean, you can go on all you want, you're not going to find anything. Oh, hang on, shit, he has night vision goggles. Well, your night vision goggles didn't help yet. They're going to tighten up the security now because your man found unconscious. Or asleep, at least. Of course you have night vision goggles. Oh. They're all leaving this area. They're all going to the front. Well, except for him. He was E and R&D, so he's useless. Sit down. Don't even think about it. Save the A. Oh, this is perfect. This couldn't have worked out any better. .38 meters away, perfect.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Does he have night vision goggles? I don't think he does. And he's the one that's going to go looking for it. That's good. Yep, he does have night vision goggles. That's perfect. Looks my favorite. What is your stats? Oh. Yeah, he's useless. Why can't you walk over these boxes, Solid Snake? Our big boss. Solid Snake is your son. You're just Snake. The fella who spotted me is carrying a Gram 11. Are you serious? These fellas can really be trusted with those sort of weapons? They're all keep prisoners in here, so if he's not in here, it'll baffle me. There he is.
That's the target.
Oh, there's two of them.
Analysis complete.
Oh, Jesus. Sorry. Sorry. I did not mean to throw you.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Okay.
Development project has been added.
Normally... Yeah, normally I would try and get out. Like I can't get back out the way I came. So I know now I have to go. Now I have to try and get out to the front. No. No, Mr. Night Vision Goggle Man. I mean, you say keep his guard up, and he's going to let his guard down like they always do. Oh, he doesn't have night vision goggles. How the fuck did you see him yourself? You know what? You'll be good for the support team. If you didn't go check it out, you wouldn't be in extractor right now. But that was your fault because you decided to go check something out. Because, you know, curiosity killed the cat and all. Who's the Sucra?
Get down. Be enemy sniper. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
ЛКП, понял. Последующие потери неприемлемы. Держите ухо востро. Конец связи.
Perfect. Snipers, doesn't matter what levels they are, just take them out.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
I'm sorry? No. Who said you could spot me? Oh god, they're following me now. Good lads for not checking behind the wall. Because to be fair, if you checked it, you were both going to sleep. But I did think it was interesting that at the first sign of trouble, they thought to move everyone to the front instead of moving everyone to the back. I mean, you have a cave system in there with open roofs that people can get into through helicopters and stuff. So you should have half go up to the front and half go up to the back in cases like that. Now, where are we going next? Well, I can tell you. Wait, what? Eliminate the armored vehicle unit is gone. Huh. Right, that's 4,000 meters, so we're going to call in the helicopter to pick us up.
Please select a landing zone. A support helicopter
Roger.
requested. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Enemy presence detected.
Right. That's another mission done.
Arriving shortly at LZ. This is P-Quad. On station at LZ.
Right, take me into the air.
Gaining altitude. Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Right. Oh, I'm gonna do combat deployment.
Please select a mission.
Alright.
Unit dispatched.
Alright. Anywho, back to this, and I want to do this, then I want to do the prisoner extraction in here, and then I want to go to do the Africa mission.
Please select a landing zone.
And we'll select D-Dog for this one. You see, when I'm playing on my I'm playing on my own time. When I played this the first time, I would sometimes travel to other areas. I would like travel from one mission to another because I wasn't under a time restraint. I mean, to be fair, I'm not under a time restraint right now, but I do like to keep my videos short if I can, if I at all possible can. I don't like keep making them too long. Like, I mean, the 5-hour one was unexpected. That was again supposed to be 2 to 3 hours, and ended up being 5 hours. So if they do end up being long, if they do end up being long, that's unexpected. And it's not planned to be that long. I normally have a time planned for them. Right, so we're going this way. Now, where are they? Okay, they're up the hill. Now, to my knowledge, the fact that he stopped there scared me because I thought there was a cutscene coming up.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
That's the target.
Yeah, the heavy infantry have helmets, so snipers are off the table. Okay, I don't know if that's the right song, so I'm gonna go away from it. But yeah, they have helmets, so going in for sniping shots are off the table. I have to go in, I have to go close up, capture them, and snipe them. I mean, any other way is or use explosives, but any other way is just, yeah, no chance, because bullets are not going to work on these fellas. Sniper's not gonna work just as explosives will work, but I think you need two sets of explosives to do it. Okay. So we need to wait for him to turn around. I mean, I can hear the music as well, so I'm gonna back away a bit. Because again, I don't know if it's real music, and I don't know when I get copyrighted. I mean, let's face it, no YouTuber likes getting copyrighted. Okay, I'm gonna try and get the song. You can see the radio, there it is. And stab. No. And you're dead. Right. I want to do this one next. How far is it? 3,000 meters? Right, I guess we'll get the helicopter to come pick us up.
Clouds approaching. Please select a landing zone. Support
Roger.
helicopter requested.
Come on, D-Dog. I'm going to bring D-Dog in with me because he can sniff out the prisoner. I mean, I have an idea where the prisoner will be. So, I mean, I don't really need to bring him, but, you know. Let's be quiet. What is that long thing at the front? Because it's not a gun. Is everyone shooting at me?
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Bark command for D-Dog is now available. Oh, nice. And we got a D-Soldier. Brilliant. Of course it is. What have you added to it now? Oh, the armored vehicle unit is back.
Please select
You wanna land in the thing? I mean, you know what? I have an idea. Let's do it. I have an idea for this one, so let's do it. I mean, if Pequod is offering to land in the area of operation, I'm not gonna say no. I just hope there isn't a gunship, because if there is, that's going to be a problem. Alright, let's get ready. There we go. Alright, I think he's dead. Alright. I can't shoot in mirrors. Shit, I'm gonna die. Whew, how I haven't died is a miracle. Okay, to be honest, the fact that I was crawling away with not shooting back at those other 3 people, I should have died. So how I did not is an absolute mystery to me. Come back, Pequod. Got rewards for what? Oh, an E-soldier. Brilliant. Not wrong one. This one. I want to extract this prisoner. And there he is.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ.
Try to do that with hand him.
Gaining altitude. Departing.
Okay, 2 B's in the sea. Right,
Side ops list updated.
horses. No, wrong button. There was 11 missions in this. And more heavy infantry. Another armored vehicle unit.
Please select a landing zone.
I mean, he's offering to land in it again.
Mission not accepted.
But no, it's not the one I want to do. What I want to do is I want to do this one. And then...
A landing zone.
Ooh. Alright. But then I want to do that mission, and then I want to do the Africa mission, and then probably end off the stream there. Drop me off, peapod. Ew, that was a big drop. Come on, D-Dog, let's go. There you are. Right, so we're on the right side of the base camp. And there it is. There's no one in there. Shh, D-Dog, shh. He is B in intel and B in base support. No, I'm not going through this bullshit. Go to sleep.
Analysis complete.
Beam base facilities. You know what? Nah, I just go for the prisoner. No, I have an idea. of where this prisoner is being kept. So I'm going to go there and see if that's where they are. Okay, D-Dog found the prisoner. Well done, D-Dog. Get through when you go back to murder base. He'll probably come and look at it. He's closest. Oh no, I'm actually him. It's gonna be him.
Analysis complete.
No. Put down that gun. I mean, to hunt me down, you have to know where to find me first. And of course they all gather around the prisoner, why don't they? You know, why don't you just, like, carry the prisoner around and make it harder for me? He literally missed his friend line right there. I've seen the dog, buddy.
Clouds approaching.
Oh no, he's seen his mate. There you go.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Why can't people just leave me alone?
On the ground.
Analysis complete.
Now he is looking towards the prisoner's direction. So let's just make it easier on ourselves and get him out of it, shall we?
Get down.
Perfect.
He's coming too. Roger that.
He is a C, so he'd be... Dude, you made a mistake going up there. You're gonna be next.
Analysis complete.
Yep, you're next. Should have stayed away. You wouldn't have been in this mess.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
I used 2 C's. He might be good. Sort this off.
You gotta extract him.
He has 2 C's. He has a B. He has a C.
Это КП, понял. Всем боевым группам проверить окрестности. Избавиться от чужака. Конец связи.
They're gonna come in and check for it. Maybe they're not. Oh, why do you keep walking around? Oh, his team is going to check it.
Analysis complete.
Useless. You have only 2 C's and one of them is an R&D. He had a B in Intel, I think it was Intel. He had 2 C's.
He's coming too. Roger that.
And he has 2 C's and one's in Intel. So we'll take him.
You gotta extract him.
Help me!
Nothing, a prisoner.
That's the target.
We're just carrying out a camp, like nothing. No thrust going outside, is there? Nope. What's this? Pick up.
Please select a landing zone. The support
Roger.
helicopter requested. Extraction arrived at base.
Perfect.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ.
You're just in time.
Okay, subject is in.
Right, let's go and do the Africa mission now.
Gaining altitude. Departing.
Ops list updated.
Yeah, of course it was another prison extraction from the mountain relay base. But, as I said, we are doing... What do I have infantry? We're doing the mission in Africa now.
Select a mission.
Because if I don't do it now, I'll never get to it. I think we use the horse or the dog. No, we use the dog. Oh, I don't get to choose time. All right. It's dark. Episode 13.
Came from intel. The target is Angola's Mfinda oil field, upstream from the landing point. A spill has covered the whole area and crude. A pipeline that crosses the Muneni River failed. Now the shore's a mess. Not to mention the villages downstream have no drinking water.
Oh, noise footage.
The oil runs to the pipeline from that facility. Taking it out should end the leak. The client this time is an environmental NGO. Destroy the facility. Stop that leak. This may seem like straight-up philanthropy, but there's another reason we agreed to it. The Mafinda oil field was outdated, abandoned. Then the rebel group Unida moved in, taking it upon themselves to kickstart operations. Unita's been rapidly modernizing its arsenal. Rumor has it someone's been selling them U.S. military hardware. Intel's analysis suggests the broker's a front company, Cipher's. Keeping tabs on Unida can tell us who's pulling its strings.
Are we dropping middle of the day? What time is it in the game? 3 o'clock? Yeah, right. Like, I'm going to take that.
That's step one to tracking down Skullface. And Cipher with him. Good luck, boss. First, make your way to the oil facility. It's to the north, past Wala Yamasa. The village is currently occupied by Unida, so stay sharp.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it at 3 o'clock in midday, so I'm just going to wait till it goes to night. Thanks.
The war industry we started has taken a pretty crooked course these past 9 years. With no other options, soldiers have become dogs of war, sent to conflict zones as private forces, or PFs. Guys we fought alongside are dying all around the globe for no reason. No banner. But it's how they survive. The demand for PFs here in Africa is especially high. Cold War standoffs, resource exploitation, tribal clashes. What's big business for developed countries has only brought conflict here. That mess you're standing in. You've arrived at Masa Village. It's been turned into a supply hub for Unida, meaning it'll be stocked with weapons and resources. Should be a thing or two that'll come in handy. Don't be shy. They deserve to be in better hands.
He's coming up here. You know what, let him come. It's alright. And that's one further down.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Indeed he is.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
That's African peach. The shape of its petals gives it the nickname the pincushion. It's used in local traditional medicine as a pain reliever and tranquilizer.
Is it now?
Complete.
Or you? Or sleep?
Do not hurt any child soldiers. If you do, the mission is over.
Alle eenheden, naar valspositie. Herhaal. Alle eenheden, naar valspositie.
If you're gonna use CQC on those kids, limit it to throws or punches. Their size and agility makes it too hard to catch them in a restraining hold.
Oh Jesus. Where he spotted me? Okay. Okay. We start from checkpoint because that shouldn't have happened.
Boss, destroy the oil facility and stop the flow of oil. Head north through the village, and you'll find the facility further on. You've arrived at Masa Village. It's been turned into a supply hub for Unida, meaning it'll be stocked with weapons and resources. Should be a thing or two that'll come in handy. Don't be shy. They deserve to be in better hands. It's African peach. The shape of its petals gives it the nickname the pincushion. It's used in local traditional medicine as a pain reliever and tranquilizer.
Child soldiers. Four of them. Okay, he's not searching, that's good. I do need him to go away. Come on, go away, dude. Is he gonna go away? Or am I stuck with him there now? Okay, now he's coming here. Shh. Shh.
Analysis complete.
Ah, woke up one of the kids. Nobody's going back to sleep, that's good. Okay, Big Boss, you must use a force there to grab him because he was a good 2 meters away from you. Now, my best opportunity of saving those kids was to get them while they were sleeping. But now, I'll have to advance my plan to get them while they're not sleeping. Or, my plan now is put them to sleep and extract them. Never mind, they just ran off. Yeah, no, they are running off, aren't they? Can I get them? Damn it, can't get to them. Okay. Because Mother Base will want me to save them, and it's a secondary objective in the mission. And my only chance to get them is to get them while they're asleep. Right. So I thought they'd be... Damn it. Skip cutscene, yeah. I thought they would have been asleep for longer. That's why I took my time doing that part.
To the pipeline from that facility. Taking it out should end the leak. The client this time is an environmental NGO. Destroy the facility. Stop that leak. This may seem like straight-up philanthropy, but there's another reason we agreed to it. The Mafinda oil field was outdated, abandoned. Then the rebel group united.
I go back to the checkpoint instead of waiting for all this. Or is it just starting again? Oh my god, why? This is pretty annoying. Why did you not say my last checkpoint?
Runs to the pipeline from that facility. Taking it out should end the leak. The client this time is an environmental NGO. Destroy the facility. Stop that leak. This may seem like straight-up philanthropy, but there's another reason we agreed to it. The Mafinda oil field was outdated, abandoned. Then the rebel group United moved in, taking it upon themselves to kickstart operations. United's been rapidly modernizing its arsenal. Rumor has it someone's been selling them U.S. military hardware. Intel's analysis suggests the broker's a front company, Cipher. Keeping tabs on United can tell us who's pulling its strings.
It's annoying that it doesn't save the checkpoint I had during the mission. So restarting from checkpoint just being back to the cutscene.
First, make your way to the oil facility. It's to the north, past Yamasa. The village is currently occupied by Unida, so stay sharp.
Okay. Right. 6 o'clock in the game, or near half 6 in the game.
The war industry we started has taken a pretty crooked course these past 9 years. With no other options, soldiers have become dogs of war, sent to conflict zones as private forces, or PFs. The guys we fought alongside are dying all around the globe for no reason, no banner. But it's how they survive. The demand for PFs here in Africa is especially high. You've arrived at Masa Village. It's been turned into a supply hub for Unida, meaning it'll be stocked with weapons and resources. Should be a thing or two that'll come in handy. Don't be shy. They deserve to be in better hands.
The map has been updated.
There you go. You go to sleep, child.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Okay.
Children. Child soldiers. Boss, do not hurt any child soldiers. If you do, the mission is over.
Which one? Crap.
Alle skietsmannen, de Cipher. Alle hierheen, naar ons positie. Herhaal. Alle hierheen, naar ons positie.
Okay. They're all asleep. Go on, do it.
Cipher is Delta hier. Zag verloren vijand. Gespied laatste punt van contact. Oor. De Cipher begrijpt. Houd die voort in punt hulle. Uit.
Oh, come on. Come on. God damn it.
That container's filled with raw materials. Looks like they're using those colored bands on the outside to tell the contents apart. Whatever's in them, they'll come in handy somehow for Diamond Dogs.
I can use a car. Sorry, child. Oh, he died. Just to make him sleep longer. Okay. There should be a car around here that I can use to get them to the helicopter. And instead of just transporting one at a time, I can transport 3 at a time. And there's music playing in here. And diamonds. Processed materials. There's the car. Should you remember that, Snake? Once they're in the truck, I don't think they'll wake up, so... Oh, pick up the child. So, helicopter. Can't go there. Go here though. I don't know what I'm hitting. It's causing a sound. Not yet. Not yet, Asta. I want to get these through into motor base safely.
The oil field is the property of Cipher, South African Natural Resources. Cipher drills oil wells wherever they can throughout that region. When the oil dries up, they abandon the facility. Then it's only a matter of time before the aging equipment starts leaking crude. That means United's takeover is the perfect cover for Cipher. Now they can blame the spill on a bunch of oil thieves. However you look at it, Cipher's far from squeaky clean. Gonna rescue the kid boss. Alright, we'll take care of him.
There's more to come. Go on, Pequod. Take them away. Something is leaving. Oh no, he's staying there. Brain's not a problem.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Oh, is that child still there? Child woke up. Child woke up and ran for it. Damn it. Well, I got treated children, so that's fine. Yeah, I can't extract the canister. They want me to extract it, but I can't. Don't have the thing for it. Get the turret over here. I'll send the turret back to Mother Base. Oh, get in the car. Right, well, we're not going to go to that way. Brilliant. No idea why you crashed into it, but crashed into something. Oh, jeebus.
That used to be a settlement. Now it's burned to the ground.
I think there's a mission in here, a secondary mission to extract the vulture in the burned down village. That can fail. Fuck's sake. Okay, well. We're not going to go in through the front gate, so we're going to take a smart approach to this. Okay, it won't let me go in through there, so I guess we will go into the front gate.
And stop the flow of oil. To prevent the machinery being turned back on again, you need to turn off the oil transfer pump and destroy the oily water separator tank. Check the details on your iDroid.
Because I can't get over the wall. They're not making it easy to get out of here.
You can handle the pump first or the tank. It's up to you. Just remember that destroying the tank will cause a major explosion. That'll put the enemy on alert. Choose wisely.
The dog jumped over and he didn't take notice of it. My suppressor for this gun is gone, so I need to be careful now. Or what I can do is this. He's coming over to check. My plan here is to get a supply drop right here. Just so I can have suppressor on my gun. Keep walking. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right.
He's coming too.
Same attracted. He had good levels, so that's why I attracted him. There's also one less person to worry about. Come on, D-Dog, in
There's
here.
the transfer pump control room. The emergency stop button is probably inside it.
Oh, those. Oh, the bodies. Oh, is that their lungs?
Oil transfer pump shut-off confirmed. Next, destroy the oily water separator tank. That'll ensure they can never use the facility again. The PF soldiers are speaking Afrikaans, an official language of the Republic of South Africa. Boss, we're gonna need someone with the Afrikaans interpreter skill to understand what they're saying. We'll look into it here, but for now, you'll just have to make do without one.
Fuck. That was the last thing I wanted to happen. Where did that guy come from, like? He just ran out of nowhere. Come on, can you stop searching now? I believe this phase gets harder as well because there's like snipers that come in later. Really wish I knew what they were saying. don't know. Okay. Now we just need to make it to the tank and then explode it. Commencing a search again.
Destroy that separator tank. You'll need to use explosives. Got any C4?
Of course I do. I think I've come to this mission unprepared.
Alright, you've planted the C4. Don't set it off until you're at a safe distance.
Don't worry, I won't be setting off till I'm out of the fucking place. Well, today was a bad day for you, buddy. You didn't keep an eye on your surroundings.
Good. You're away from the C4. Any sign of the enemy? Be sure to time the explosion carefully.
Why? Okay, now out of here. Oh. And off goes the fireworks.
You destroyed the separator tank. Objectives complete. Though security will be tighter after that explosion. Get out of there ASAP.
Alright, I can get picked up. Two challenges done, perfect.
Development project has been added.
So I can get a helicopter to pick me up
Sun will rise momentarily.
here.
Roger.
God, the sun rose. I didn't realize that. Oh, those are donkeys. Those are donkeys. All I need to do is just get to the LZ, and then we can get back to motor base.
This is Pequod, arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod, have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
There we go. No, Raven.
This is Pequod. There's an obstruction at the LZ preventing me from landing.
No, there isn't.
Request immediate removal. Gaining altitude.
Yes, please do.
Departing.
Well, I did it. Could have gone smoother, but I did it.
Mission complete. Great work.
Rank B. You know what? For all the shit that happened in that mission, I'll take it.
Boss, we took another look into Saner, the owner of the oil field. They were behind what happened. They hired the PF, not United. They restarted the facility all the while pretending they were the victims. One other thing. Saner's Johannesburg head office is just a room in a multi-tenant building. Company's essentially non-existent. 3 years ago, that investment fund stepped in and started gutting it through a series of mergers and sell-offs. And get this, the fund itself no longer exists either. It's a shell corporation, meaning someone is just using Saner's name from the shadows. But what about those strange corpses? Just what the hell were they doing over there?
I'm more interested in what was on their chest. D-Walk armament can now be developed. Ooh, okay.
Hey, Snake, I've customized a walker gear just for you. It features a silent running system, great for infiltration missions, and you can also summon it to your location. I've taken the liberty of calling it the D-Walker. It's armed with a suppressed tranquilizer gun. If you want to add other weaponry or upgrade the chassis, give the order from your iDroid.
Okay, so we got 2 A's and 6 B's, 9 B's and 5 C's.
Boss, I've updated the mission list. We received a new job offer. It doesn't seem connected to Cipher or Skullface at all. But if it goes well, we may get an Afrikaans interpreter. The details are on your iDroid.
Select a mission.
You called that thing Sahelanthropus. Where does the name come from?
Well, several years ago, an excavation team discovered a hominid skull in the Sahel region.
Central Africa. The Southern Sahara.
Cipher gave the specimen the name Sahelanthropus, man of Sahel. And then they covered the whole thing up.
Why?
They probably wanted to monopolize information about human evolution to have a head start in their genetic research. At least, until they had an idea of what they'd found.
It was that big of a discovery, huh?
Sahelanthropus was a gracile hominid, estimated to have lived about 7 million years ago. What's significant about it is how its skull's foramen magnum faces down. In other words, its spinal column supported its head from underneath.
It stood upright.
Right. Which would mean Sahelanthropus walked upright 3 million years before Australopithecus, making it the world's oldest human species.
Walking upright. I get it. Hence the name Sahelanthropus for your machine.
Walking upright was the decisive difference between our ancestors and other anthropoids. Our brains could get heavier once they were supported by the spinal column. That led to the use of tools and the development of complex communication through language. Only man is capable of this. My creation will be the progenitor of all bipedal weapon platforms.
And you did this for Cipher.
No, not at all. Sahelanthropus is the best proof that I never betrayed you guys.
What do you mean?
The reconstructed Sahelanthropus skull looked exactly like the skull we used as our logo 9 years ago in the Caribbean.
An army without a nation. Outside the world order.
The design was based on Pangaea, the supercontinent that existed 250 million years ago, right?
Yeah. When the world was a single landmass. That concept's at the source of our strength.
I felt the same way about Sahelanthropus. Sure, I was forced to build it under their orders, but I always wanted to put its technology back in our hands someday. That's the reason I incorporated the old insignia into Sahelanthropus' name. Don't you see? That's how much I was thinking about you guys.
Oh, I see, all right. I see someone desperate to cover his ass. You can say whatever you want after the fact. But that skull also symbolizes somebody else. Skullface.
Snake, you finally came. Just don't record this, okay?
Not recording anything. What's this about?
What I'm about to say stays between you and me. It's about the weapon to surpass Metal Gear. You know a researcher by the name of Clark? He works in the biotech industry. Real advanced stuff. His area is bioengineering, but lately, he's also gotten into genetic research.
Never heard of him.
Well then, what do you know about cloning?
I think I've heard enough.
Hold on, this is important. Cloning lets you create a genetic copy of an organism. You take the nucleus of one of its cells, and you swap it with the nucleus of an unfertilized egg from another member of the same species. They started out working with plants, but since then they've had success with other organisms, including mammals. It's a hot area for a lot of places right now. Corporations, universities, research groups. There's no shortage of scientists out to get famous and patent their work, with morality taking a back seat.
Isn't that a little outside your field?
It's got nothing to do with my research. But I thought it might be of interest to you. cloning, and Dr. Clark, I mean.
Go on.
Now, this is really highly classified stuff, but I've heard that an American biotech company has successfully cloned a human being. What's more, it happened over 10 years ago, and the researcher behind it was Dr. Clark. You've really never heard of him?
I don't meet many doctors.
This Dr. Clark is a complete ghost, even to others in his field. His age, where he comes from, that might not be his real name. And I can't even say for sure he's a he. Clark's employer, ATGC, its company motto is embracing your hopes, preserving talent.
What does this have to do with me?
Cipher. Dr. Clark works for ATGC, and they have connections to DARPA. Cipher couldn't function without the communications network DARPA's built. Meaning, Cipher has to be a part of the Pentagon. Or at least, the two are joined at the hip. DARPA is a driving force behind human cloning. It's a pretty high priority project for them. And this Dr. Clark, some say he's a pivotal player in Cipher. But that's not all. Every cell nucleus in an organism contains the genetic information for that organism. Think of it as a blueprint for life. Clark appears to be working on how to decode this information and rearrange it at will. If you could do that, it would mean being able to custom design human beings for specific purposes. Can you believe that? Suppose for a moment that this is all fact. A man of your talents, if your genetic information died with you, that would be a terrible loss for mankind. But what if mankind could preserve you for future generations by cloning you?
All right, enough. I get the idea.
Look, I know it's inductive reasoning, but this weapon to surpass Metal Gear they're developing in Africa, I believe it's something that uses this new technology. Speaking as a fellow scientist, it chills me to the bone.
That's rich coming from you.
If genes serve as our blueprint, then I wonder if they include an impulse that drives us to tweak the design. Can you imagine that? Genes, encoded with information that wants its children to decode it. Is life itself putting the direction of our next evolution in the hands of scientists? I guess it would take some real arrogance to believe that. And yet, it could be what Cipher's after.
I think you're barking up the wrong tree. But that was an interesting story. It'd make a good movie.
You have to believe me.
Where'd you hear all this anyway?
Where? I just overheard it in bits and pieces while I was forced to do that research for them.
Right.
Wait a minute. Look, I want to help you. I want to be of service here. I'm risking my life with this.
Is that so? Maybe it's time we brought someone else into the conversation.
No, not him. Not Ocelot. You can't do this.
Cloning, eh? Well, I don't remember any cloning happening in this game. But yeah, so return to Mother Base, and then we can end the stream there. And this underrain massive footsteps to a degree. Yeah, well, there's no cutscene going to happen, so I'm going to end the stream here. I hope you liked this. If you did, we'll probably do another one tomorrow. And if not, we'll definitely do another one anyway, soon. And I'll see you guys whenever I do the next one. But if you liked this, I hope you liked this anyway, first of all. And if you did, please leave a like, and subscribe, and there'll be more coming. And if you like games like this, so I'll be doing more of them, so subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.